Hey guys, it's me Laura, a Crocheting Whovian. How y'all doing today? It's been about 2 weeks since I last filmed. You may hear noise. It's gonna be they're working in the basement. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks since I filmed. It was my birthday, and then I went to Rybeck and all that. So yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the pictures from Rybeck, which I'm hoping if I know how to edit this, they will be at the end of this. Otherwise, I will put it in the thread in the Ravelry group. Ravelry. I can never say that word. I don't know. I have a disorder with that. But yeah, I mean, I can English. I had a fun 2 weeks. Like I said, my birthday and then Rybeck. Rybeck was a blast. I met a lot of cool people. I saw a few friends. And yeah, so bought a lot of cool stuff, and I got some cool stuff for my birthday. Yeah, so why don't we just dive in, because this may or may not be a little bit longer than usual because of all the acquisitions I got. So here we go. First, I'm going to start with some announcements. The Halloween / fall along that I am I hate that word, that I am hosting, I should say. I extended it to November 30th, so I know Lady Fernico and everything like that was confused by it because I forgot to change it in the thread, but it's all fixed now. It's ending on November 30th. Now, it's pretty much anything Halloween or fall-like, toys, shawl, whatever it is, but it has to be knitted or crocheted. The featured pattern is Bruce the Bat by Franciscan Gypsy, and yeah, that's it. I thought it was featured pattern. Yeah, so it's going strong. There's a lot of entries, but there's cool prizes, which we just got a new one in, but I will show you that next time because I'm waiting on a few more that I ordered for you guys. Yeah, so my mind is drawing a blank. I should not have done this. It's bad. Yeah, okay. The other thing I want to announce is the PHN Toy Along. Now, if you make it Halloween or fall-y, you could double dip. I don't mind that, and I'm sure they won't mind it. Though I should ask before, I assume, because you know what that means. That is running till December 31st, I believe, and pretty much what it is, just make toys and post them. I believe the only patterns that you could double dip with, that you have a double chance, is any of the Franciscan Gypsy Designs patterns. Excuse me. Tea. It is David's Tea Pumpkin Chai. So good. I drank my Plum Deluxe tea this morning, so right now I'm drinking David's. The idea is, I mean, if you want, you could donate them, use them as Christmas gifts or toys, or if you have nowhere else to send them. I am still collecting for Ronald McDonald House donations. That will be going on until April, when the next event is. So we have some time, and obviously I'm making a bunch of toys to contribute into the toy along, but I'm going to be donating to the Ronald McDonald House. The other thing I want to talk about is Heidi Undead Yarns. Her along, I believe it's a spooky along. I may have the name wrong, but check it out. It's really cool, and she's got awesome prizes. But like I said, you got to be a member of said groups and just follow their rules. And there you go. Rybeck. Let's talk about Rybeck for a little bit. Rybeck was a lot of fun. I was supposed to go both days. I only wound up going one. And that is because I pretty much hit everywhere I wanted to on Saturday. And I saw the people I wanted to see, and I didn't know if they were going to be there 2 days. It wound up being that some of the people that I saw on Saturday that I would have liked to have seen again on Sunday did go on Sunday, like Juanita and Karen and a few others. But yeah, so there were a few people I met for the first time, which was awesome, that I talked to nearly on a daily basis, like Erin, Gimme Yarn 418. Zoe I've met before, but Zoe 24 karat crochet. I always say 24 hour. Zoe, you might as well just last 24 hours. I completely fangirled when I met Terry Tinsel. Completely. 100% fangirled. I fangirled when I met Sort of a Knitter, Josh. I I was such a dork, but I almost died when Terry gave me a hug. It's just like, oh my God, it's Terry Tinsel. I also met Juanita, who is, I believe, she spins on Instagram. I could be wrong. I might add usernames. I met Karen Crochet. Who else did I meet? There were so many people I met. I met the girls from Two Tangled Skeins. The one I wanted to meet that I completely missed out on, there were so many. Was Spicy Homemaker. I can't believe I missed her. And I can't believe I missed Lara Smoot, though I don't believe Lara Smoot went this year, but planning on meeting her at Merrill Lynch Bowl next year, because I'm actually going to Stitches West in February too with the best friend. So that should be fun. But there were so many. It was my first time going to Rybeck, because normally I go to, sorry, my eye is itchy. I normally go to Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, which is the weekend exactly before. And I always wind up having to choose because of budget reasons and things like that. This year was the first year I decided, hey, you know what? I'm not going to go to Comic-Con. It bit me in the butt later on. And I'm going to go to Rybeck. I was disappointed because this was a Doctor Who year for Comic-Con. And I missed out on a lot. But I got to meet Clark Gregg, who plays Agent Coulson in the Marvel movies and on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it's a funny story. My friend tracked him down in the airport, and we followed him, and I met him. I got a picture with him. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you saw that picture. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun, but Rybeck was more than I expected it to be. The crowd, I expected to be a lot worse than it was, but I mean, it was cool. The most crowded spots were the two obvious ones, Miss Babs and Dragonfly Fibers, but I went to both of those at the end of the day, so it wasn't so bad. Sorry. Again, there you go, 11:43. I don't know if you heard that. It's my new Apple Watch. Sorry. My dog's going nuts. They're working downstairs. It's a fun day. Yeah, so I hit those towards the end of the day, so it wasn't as bad as it was. The only problem was I missed out on the Miss Babs 2016 colorway. However, a friend got an extra one, and I paid her, and she's sending it to me. I did manage to get which you'll see, the Dragonfly Fibers 2016, Rybeck 2016 colorway. And that was a complete fluke. I'll tell you that when I get there. But, I mean, for the most part, Rybeck was a blast. I cannot wait to go back again. New York Shipping Mall. I cannot wait. Already planning for next year. I'm planning on staying in a hotel. I'm seeing if my best friend could come down. Sorry. And we'll go make our own little mini retreat, because that just sounds awesome. I know I'm doing the mini retreat on February when I go for Stitches West. I'm going to meet Nicole in California, and we're going to drive from her house to Stitches West. But more on that as we get closer. So why don't we dive into the works in progress, and I'll talk more about Rybeck in a minute. Okay, what's first up? Tortoise versus Hare. I didn't start this one yet. So why do I have it listed? I have it listed because I don't know why, but I haven't started it yet. So in my Tortoise versus Hare is a skein of yarn, which is going to turn into a biddy. And this is Miss Babs colorway Yowza, or the skein colorway Fang. I don't know why I have this listed. I was supposed to start it, and I didn't. So that's a future project. I'm dopey. Sorry, my show notes are old school pen and paper. Okay, in my large Silver Shed USA Nightmare Before Christmas bag is my Under the Sea shawl. Sounds like seesaw. And the pattern is Yowza Weigh It shawl number 3. And the yarn by Susan B. Anderson. And the yarn is Miss Babs Yowza What a Skein in the colorway Smurf and Turf. Now, this is what I was working on at Rybeck. I was walking around and knitting on this when I wasn't going in and out of boots and stuff. I got about an inch done on it. I'm taking my time with this one because this is a potato chip for me. Like, I don't even need to look anymore to do it. And it's kind of, I love the yarn, but it's, well, it's going to be a gift, but the pattern's kind of boring me. It's going to be a gift for someone special to me. I'm not releasing names because they watch. But yes. There's that. I got about an inch done on it, so it's coming along. It's just going to take me a while. Next up, and I literally started this today, in my Silver Shed USA 2X Doctor Who TARDIS bag, is a Hufflepuff, the Pillow Monster. This is a pay-for pattern. The pattern is Hufflepuff, the Pillow Monster, and by me. This is one of my designs, and yeah, speaking of designs, whatever. The yarn is, I love this yarn in the colorway Sweet Mocha. But this is, her name is Neapolitan, the Pillow Monster, because it reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream. And I just started it today. It's a fun, quick crochet. And I should be done with it by the end of the week, hopefully. And this is what the pattern, this is what it looks like. I don't know if I really showed this on here. That's it. Like I said, it's a pay-for pattern. If you're a member of PHN, Pinhook and Needles, there is a coupon code that I put out in the big enabling thread. But you have to be a member of the group to get it. Yeah. In my large Silver Shed USA Deep Dumpling Batman bag is my Mad Hatter shawl. The pattern is the Yazoo Weight Shawl 1 by Susan B. Anderson, and the yarn is Miss Babs Yazoo Water Skein in the colorway Mad Hatter. This is a severe plot because I am making it with my best friend, and I'm hoping that we both get them done in by February so we can use them and match at Stitches West. But she's fallen behind, and I decided I needed to pick this up because I need things off the needles. I got about a good 5 rows done on it. That's where I was last time. This is where I am now. I worked on this in the car going up to Rybeck because this is another one I don't need to look at as I work on. I love it, and I'm getting pretty good. I mean, I did a bit of damage on it, but yeah, I love this yarn. I love it. I love that colorway. In my large Use So and So Halloween feet bag, which is surprising because I hate feet, is my Sellout shawl. The pattern is The Hitchhiker Beyond by Martina Beam, and the yarn is Miss Babs Kiera in the colorway Sellout. I got a few teeth done on this one. I have to really pay attention when I do this because I wind up screwing up a tooth and I have to tink back, and it's hard to tink back on this one, for me at least. It may not be for other people, but here's the yarn. I love it. This is like, if they had more of this, I would totally buy it up. But it was a Wild Iris. Now, for those of you that don't know the difference between Wild Iris and Babette, for Miss Babs, Wild Iris is not repeatable. It's a one-time deal. Whereas Babette is a repeatable skein, and they'll continuously have it. That's why if you notice in most of the wool and fiber shows, they mostly have Babettes because they could repeat them and they could just put them back on the website. I spoke to someone. That's how I knew that. But yeah, this is showing up true. It's a beautiful colorway. And that's the shawl. Now, the difference between this hitchhiker and the other hitchhiker is this one, you'll see in my finished objects, because I have one finished, obviously. The teeth are on the opposite side. They go up instead of down. Okay. I gotta get another one from over here. Oh, I'm gonna regret that, I know it. In my Froggies 2XL Froggies on a wire bag, I guess what Froggies on bamboo, is something I can't show you. It looks very, very cute, but it is a design in progress. I can tell you the yarn I'm using, and it's Baby B in the colorway Sprinkles. That's all you get for now. Hopefully, I'm hoping to have that done by Halloween. Hoping. In my Bakery Bears Christmas patchwork bag is a shawl I just started a day ago. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it because I don't know how I feel about it, if I'm doing it right or not. And it's kind of making me sad. Is the Sock Knitted Shawl by KF Jones. The yarn is Celestial String Shuffle Socks in the colorway Etta Karenina. This is deep stash too, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I may just continue making it and just keep it for myself because it means more to me with errors in it and stuff. But I only did the setup rows. I haven't really gotten in depth with it yet because it kind of started to frustrate me, and I don't like knitting things that frustrate me. But yeah. It's like a theme, you know. I wish I had Bakery Bears yarn to make it complete, you know. And last but not least, in my large Betty's Crafty Corner Captain America bag, this is usually my Bitty bag. I have my Undead Bitty. If I could find it in here, it'd be good. I literally, I'm pulling out stitches, which is okay because it's crochet. I literally just started it a couple of days ago. And this is just a shell. And the yarn for the shell is Undead yarn. There is no colorway because this was actually an extra that she sent to me because she was working it and just, I don't know why she stopped. But it's her sport weight. And there you go. It's pretty. It's so pretty. It's got purples. And we all know that purple's my favorite color. I haven't decided the other parts yet. And I will when I, this is my zipper pull, my autism awareness zipper pull. And that's it for works in progress. Let's move on. Let's see how many. Oh, it's not so bad. I need tea. So good. Let's go on to finished projects because I have a few. I have about 5. Okay. All right. First one up is my Infuriated Shawl. Pattern is Hitchhiker Beyond by Martina Beam, and the yarn is Miss Babs Kiera in the colorway Infuriated. And I have hair stuck to it. I love when I shed. But you see how I said the teeth go up? Oh, sorry about that. This was my Rybeck shawl because I knew there was no way I was going to be able to finish a Rybeck sweater in time. But sorry about the noise, guys. It sounds like somebody's passing gas. And now the dog's going to go. So I started this, and this was pretty much a monogamous knit until I finished it. I finished it literally the Monday before Rybeck. I wore it for a little bit at Rybeck, and if you see some pictures of me, you're going to see that I have it on, but it got so warm, like oddly warm. And I was also wearing my Bankhead hat, but it was too warm, and I had to take that off too. But this isn't blocked, and I don't know if I am going to block it because it's pretty good now, you know. Or even if I want to, which I did wear it like this at Rybeck. So, yeah, well, you guys get the drift. I can't sit here and play with it. You know, I don't want to waste time playing with it. But yeah, that was that. Okay. Here is, I'm going to introduce you to a very special friend of mine. This is the 11th Doctor, Bashful, the baby Bashful turtle. I can't even speak English. I promise you I can English. I finished this last night. I want to say the yarn is Yarn Tree UK in the colorway 11th Doctor. This and this is, they're both Stylecraft. Special DK, I believe the name is. It's Stylecraft Yarns. It's from the UK. So this is pretty much a whole UK based turtle. He's so cute. I have another one up there. You could see it right there. Only different colors. My niece decided that she wanted that one. So I made another one for myself because it's a Doctor Who yarn. So yeah. Next up is my purple rainbow Biddy pattern. Both these are, the pattern is Biddy the Bashful Baby Turtle by Franciscan Gypsy Designs. This color is this yarn is the Lemonade Shop in the purple rainbow colorway. The bottom again is Stylecraft Special DK along with this. This was left over from my banquet hat, and I decided that whatever yarn I have left over, I'm just going to make a biddy because they're easy, fun, and I get to keep them. These are really the only two biddies besides that one that I made out of Miss Babs that I'm keeping for myself. The rest are going into the Ronald McDonald House donation or their Christmas gifts. I gotta give my family member turtles. Come on now. This is me. Okay. Next up is Frankie the Frankenstein. He's so cute. I can't with him. I can't. He's so cute. The pattern is Lolly Lala. I can never say her name. I'm sorry. Four Seasons Halloween and by Lydia Tresselt. And the yarn is just Red Heart Soft. I used pretty much basic acrylic. That I used embroidery thread. And I think I did a great job on that. That's the first time I ever did something like that it came out nice. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Normally I stay away from those things. Like I don't put on melts. I don't do anything. See this? I didn't make that. Erin, give me yarn 418. Made me that. And last but not least is Nina the Giraffe. Now, I made one back during Autism Awareness in the same colorway. And my goddaughter's mother saw it and she's like, mine. So I had to make another one. Sorry for all the noise, guys. I had to make another one for someone else. And it's been partially done for quite some time. All I had to do left was the ears and the horns and piece together. So that's what I did. This pattern is my go-to pattern for a lot of baby toys. It's Stanley the Giraffe by Little Muggles Designs, and the yarn is Knit Picks Chromer in the colorway Get Your Neon. I love it, and I am actually planning. I already put it aside. I have to make another one for a special boy. But yeah, there's that. And that's about it for finished objects, except I have one skein of yarn that I dyed that I want to over dye because I'm really not digging the color. I don't know. I'm trying to get like a reddish, pinkish color, and it's just not happening for me. So I haven't dyed much lately, but yeah. This is going to go into my blanket anyway. My comfort blanket, which I haven't really shown you guys because it's just huge now and it's just too much to handle. I'm going to start, I'm actually still collecting squares for it. So if there's anyone out there that wants to make a 12-inch square, message me on Ravelry or Instagram or Facebook and I'll give you the deets. I'm just basic 12-inch squares, whatever design you just decide, and I'll go right into my comfort blanket. My idea for the comfort blanket is with everything that was going on with my diagnosis with the bipolar and the anxiety and everything like that, I wanted my friends and my family and my support team around me. And I got fiber in my mouth, sorry guys. And the best way to surround myself with it was have each of them put in a piece for my blanket. And those closest to me have. But others that are close to me too, just, they haven't. And that's okay. I'm not pressuring anybody. And I that sounded completely wrong. I didn't mean it to come out that way. But I'm still looking for squares. So if anybody wants to contribute to it, the whole idea is so that when I look at this blanket, when I'm having a down moment or a manic moment, because they still do happen, even though, you know, I've gotten help and I'm on medication and things like that. This is a lifelong, ongoing problem. And I still have my moments. And I went through a moment about 4 weeks ago, actually. And working on the blanket helped because it just reminded me that good times and just comforted me. So, excuse me, I am still looking for squares, 12-inch squares. Just, even if you don't want to make any, you just want to send basic yarn scraps or anything like that, let me know. Because even if, when I can make the square, and the yarn I'll use will be strictly the yarn you send, and it will just remind me of you. I've gotten a lot of squares. I've gotten some from people who don't podcast, and I've gotten some from people who do podcast. And I've been keeping it private because for me, those are private moments. But every time I include the square into the blanket, I border it and attach it on, I think of the person, and it makes me smile. So, like I said, if you guys want to contribute, no pressure. Just message me. Okay, now let's go on to this major haul. First, I'm going to show you the stuff that I didn't get at Rybeck that was given to me as birthday gifts. I've been eyeing this blanket for some time, and it's been in my queue. And I woke up the day of my birthday, and it was gifted to me from Talia Franciscan Gypsy. And it was so nice of her. I love it. I can't wait. I'm waiting to get some stuff off the needles to cast it on, because this is a blanket, and it's a little bit more, though for the average person it wouldn't be so pressuring, but blankets to me, after I just get done talking about my comfort blanket, but blankets to me, especially knitted, are a little overwhelming for me right now. So I want to get things off the needle so that I can concentrate on this. But this is the pattern Lots of Love by 10 Hours or Less, PHN's very own George. I cannot wait to cast this on. I have the needles, I have the yarn, I have everything ready for it. I have had it ready in hopes and anticipation of this, for buying it. Next up is another birthday gift from Lady Fernico, Marlisha. Now, she knows my favorite color is purple, so, and I love it. And I have something set, I have specific pattern for this, which was just purchased actually on Ravelry. This is Lady Fernico Creations, and it's made with, hand dyed with love. And these are both the same in the colorway Purple Mountains Majesty. And it's 80% wool and 20% Angora, I believe. Yes, this is going to be a shawl. Look how pretty it is. I can't. It's gorgeous. Oh, Chewy. Sorry, guys. Look how gorgeous this is. And then she sent me this sport weight, which is like a heavy sport light DK, which I think I want to make a toy out of, because, and whatever's left I'll put in a square, because this is something that I'm going to hold on to and I'm going to cherish, you know, not that I won't cherish this, but you know what I mean. This is a little thicker, and it's easier to make a toy out of this than fingering. And this is lavender blue, oops, one of a kind. And it's a sport weight, I said again, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. I absolutely, positively love this. And she was so thoughtful to think of me for my birthday. Talia, too. It was just amazing, you know. And they both sent me, she also sent me some chocolate and some things to dye yarn with, some food coloring and things like that. And a lovely card, which I am not going to share because it's private. But yeah, that was unbelievable. I was not expecting either of those. Thank you, ladies. For myself, for my birthday, I bought this. I've been eyeing this. She was posting it on Instagram as teases, and I was eyeing it and eyeing and eyeing it. I couldn't wait. And I can't wait to use it now because I can. Silver Shed USA. This is a large bag. And it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I love Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Love, love, love. This is one of my favorite books. I have three all-time favorite books. My top one is Catcher in the Rye. The next one is The Great Gatsby. And then there's this one. Love it. Cannot wait to use that bag now. Now, I knew I was going to New York Sheep and Wool, Rybeck. But that did not stop me from buying yarn. This I saw in her shop and I absolutely had to have it. This is undid yarn in the colorway Gobble Gobble. It's her cemetery base. It's DK, 200 grams rather, 462 yards. I know, and I'm sorry, Heidi, this is going to be a toy. This is going to be a toy. This colorway, unless I change it to a shawl, but I doubt I will. This has to be a toy. It is so pretty. It's so pretty and squishy. It's 100% superwash. It's 100% superwash merino, but it's so fall-like, and I love fall. Fall and spring are my two favorites. And as if, you know, I wasn't going to see Miss Babs enough, this is a Miss Babs Kiara in the colorway Ultraviolet. And it's 100% superwash merino, 560 yards of heavy fingering. And it's vomiting at me already. I already know what I'm going to make with this, and you'll see it soon. But it's so pretty. There's that one. I can throw that out now. And then there's this one. Because like I said, I wasn't going to go see Miss Babs while I was at New York Sheep and Wool. You would think. This is a Yazoo Water Skein. It's 100% superwash merino. It's, I believe, 560 yards too. And the colorway is Spiked Punch. Now, purples. Like, I don't have enough purple in my life. And then there is this one. No Makers was doing a pre-sale. And one of my favorite shows in the world is Gilmore Girls. And they were having a pre-sale for this. And I had to get it. I had to. And this is a worsted weight. And the colorway is Stars Hollow. And it's pretty much Stars Hollow in the fall. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. But I had to have it. I also went a little bit crazy with their Christmas pre-orders, which you'll see coming up. Okay, there's that. And there's that. Now, on to Rybeck. Oh, I got these. This is from Erin. This is what she had my... You going. I couldn't think of the word. It's so cute. So cute. So cute. How you doing? How'd she know? Because I'm Brooklyn. How you doing? And then I got this as a free gift. At the Miss Babs. You'll see why. At the Miss Babs thing. Stand, whatever you want to call it, in Rybeck. So yeah. There's that. Now, we're going to start with the ones I just got in the little booths. This is going to be a hat. This I got from Schweitzer's Fiber Mill. It's located in Pennsylvania. It's superwash merino, alpaca, and cashmere. It's DK, 254 yards. I am making a bank head out of this for myself. It's so soft. So soft. But it's all fall colors, and I love it. It's going to be a bank head. Then I got this one from Maple Creek Farm. It's 85% Blue Face Leicester BFL and 15% Dawn Golden. I have no idea. Let's see if it's not backwards. You guys can read it. I have no idea. And it's 438 yards. And the colorway is Red Raspberry. And it's tweed. I fell in love with this too. I saw it and I was like, I have to have that. This is going to definitely be a shawl. And then I got this one. Because I was looking and touching things and I felt bad. I bumped something over with my backpack and I felt really bad. So I was like, I have to buy something. And this was the first one I grabbed. So it's purple. And the colorway is Sparkles. And it's from Lily's Rainbow Yarns. And it's 90% merino, 10% nylon. It's 166 yards. And I'm assuming it's their bulky, but it feels more like worsted. So I don't know. But if anything, I can make a video out of this. Not a big deal. And that's it for that. The little small, that's really all I got out of the lesser known fiber stands. I got so embarrassed I had to buy yarn. I don't know. I don't know. There's something wrong with me. Now on to dragonfly fibers. Okay, you ready? That's a lot. This one is their Traveler based. It's 280 yards of 100% superwash merino. It's the Traveler, I believe, is their DK. The colorway is Starry Night. And you can see a theme with this, but I love it. And my idea was, see, when I go into things and I see DK, all I think about is Biddy. I can't. I'm obsessed. I know the tortoise versus hare just ended, but I can't. I love my turtles. Turtles are my thing. So I saw this and I was like, yep, that's a Biddy. Sorry, guys. Then I was like, you know what? It's too pretty not to have as a garment. And I really don't like heavy worsted as a garment. I'd rather have like a DK or a fingering. And what I could do is make a hat with this. And then a shawl with this. This is their pixie based. It's 430 yards in a Starry Night colorway. Now I have a pattern by Susan Ashcroft all picked out for this. So it's going to, yeah. It's definitely going to be casted on next time you see me. Then I saw this and I was like, this looks like Captain America. And, well, we all know my love for Captain America. So this is the Ginny base. It's 420 yards of 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. The colorway is Wrigleyville, but I call it Captain. My Captain, oh Captain, my Captain, you know, because it looks like Captain America. That is going to be a shawl too. Either a shawl or a socket hat. I haven't decided yet. And as I'm online, waiting to pay for this stuff and one other thing, they just happened to put this out. This was literally the last two. And this is the Headless Horseman in their Super Traveler, which is their bulky. And it's 107 yards, 100% superwash merino. I'm making a hat out of this. This is their 2016 Rybeck colorway. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a hat of some sort. I don't know what yet, but I love it. And then last but not least from Dragonfly Fibers, I happened to pick up this kit. The kit is a little bit above my skill level, but I decided I wanted to try it anyway. The worst that can happen is that I can't do it and I just go to my yarn store and have her and pay for a lesson and have her show me how to do it because I fell in love with it. It's the Downtown Line by Joji Locatelli. And the yarn is that. Let me take it out of the bag. This is a pixie and the colorway is Red Bud. It's more red than it is showing. It's showing up pink, but it's more red. And this is Black Walnut. This is a brown. But showing up black. But I decided that I had to have it. And I went there wanting a kit anyway. And the one kit that they had aside from this, one was a scarf. And I really did not want to knit a scarf. Then another one was way above my skill level. Way. So I figured this was the way to go. And like I said, if I can't do it, there's plenty of people that I could ask for help and advice. And like I could go to my yarn store. Okay, there's that. And now on to the steps. Okay. I went a little crazy. This is, let me show you all the fingering ones I got. Right. that's it for the fingering. This is a Pox on You. So pretty. Now, these are all Babettes, so they're still on the website. So if you see something you like, you go on the website and get it. This is Volcanic Eruption. And this, I wanted a solid color aside from the purple. I knew, you see, here's the thing. I went there knowing that this past Monday, I was going to get 2 skeins in the mail. So I was like, sorry. So I was like, I want another solid skein. Because the variegated, sometimes they're just too much for me in a shawl or anything. And I went and I got this. Now, I have a feeling that I'm going to get the coral one and probably pair these 2 up because they will go great together. But this is the colorway Hops. I love it. It's like an avocado green. Now, the rest of them, yowzers. So brace yourself. This is the colorway Berlin. It's a Yowza with a skein. These are all 100% superwash merino, and they're both, this is a heavy fingering. This is Kiara. The first three were Kiara's, and they're 560 yards. I get them because they're heavy fingering, and they don't hurt my hands working with. And you get more yardage for the money. This is a Yowza again, 560 yards, 100% superwash merino. And this is colorway is Berlin. So pretty. I had my eye on this on the website for a while. Next one is Joan of Arc. They're all Yowzas. This one is Fireball. This is going to be a toy probably. Don't judge me. Here's another purple. This one is Impatience. It's a bright purple. It's coming up true to form on the camera. This one is Believable. And last but not least, I have 2 of these, so I'm only going to take one out of the bag. It's Biker Chick. I have 2 of these. Now, I bought one for me and one for my best friend. We're going to make something matching like we did the Mad Hatter. Yeah. There you have it. And that's it from Rybeck. I think I got enough. I think I made a killing. With all that big purchase, they gave me 4 stitch markers and this. Though this is pretty small for something I'll make. So I'll probably put this in a giveaway. Because I don't make socks. But I think that I did enough damage. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I think I did good. That's about it. I want to say thank you to everybody who came and said hi to me at Rybeck. It was fun. One girl, I don't remember, for some reason, I can't remember your Instagram handle right now. But Jen, hello. I know you follow me on Instagram, but I don't know if you follow me here. Like I said, Karen, Erin, Zoe, Terry, all you guys, Juanita, love you all. It was great seeing you guys. I also I met so many people, I was shameless plug. I was wearing my Crocheting Whovian t-shirt, and it was funny because one girl came up to me. Now, she wasn't a member of the podcast. She didn't know about the podcast or anything. She had a huge TARDIS tattoo on her leg, and she's like, oh my gosh, where'd you get that shirt? And I was like, I made it. You know, my cousin made it for me. And she's like, oh, where can I get it? I was like, well, this is me. I'm a Crocheting Whovian, because it says hashtag Crocheting Whovian. And she's like, wait, what? And I was like, that's my name on Ravelry, Crocheting Whovian, and my podcast is a Crocheting Whovian. And she wrote it down. She's like, I have to follow you now. I am a Crocheting Whovian too. Whovians unite. Then there was a few people that knew me, and I had no clue who they were. But I was nice. So I tried. I'm sorry, guys. But, you know, it was surreal for me to have people come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, you're Laura. And I'm like, yeah. who are you? And they would introduce themselves. I didn't think that would happen. I mean, Aaron had said that would happen, but I was like, I'm small town. Nobody's gonna recognize me. And when it happened, I just looked at him. I was like, what? It was kind of funny. But it was a great day. I got there around 11 a.m. and left a little bit before 5 p.m. because we wanted to get out of the parking lot before everybody just swarmed, you know? And, yeah, it was good. I burnt my lip on tea going up there because my cup was just way too hot. So good. And, yeah.
It's 12:21.
Okay. I've been talking for almost an hour. But, yeah, that was about it. I'm looking forward to Stitches West in February, and you'll hear more about that as I get closer. I go to Florida in 2.5 weeks. Something like that. So I obviously won't be podcasting then, but I'm hoping to have another one done next week. I find myself pushing to have finished objects, and that's what stalls me. Because I want to have a finished object to show you, but I'm coming to realize a lot of you podcasters out there, as long as you show the work and you talk and you have girl time and knitting time, it's all good. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry about having anything done. So I'm hoping to talk to you guys later, next week, and that's about it. Oh, I have not mailed out the prizes yet, and that is my fault because, like I said last week, he was on vacation and we just got stuck doing things around the house, but I'm going to put them out Friday when I go to my doctor's appointment. I'll go to the post office on my way home and drop them all off then. And that's about it. Sorry about that, guys. It's with the hype of Rybeck and everything, and my birthday and all that. You get it. But other than that, I am going to go because I've chewed your ears off enough, and that's it. I just want to say a quick shout out to Davina. Hello, Davina. Wearing the necklace, as always. Hope you're well. And that's about it. Okay, guys. Bye, guys.